Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to do my February layout shares. If you have watched my For the Love of Homemade Kits and How to Kill a Kit with Style, if you watched either one of those Kill a Kits, you've seen these because that's basically all I got to in the month of February. But I thought I'd do them all together anyways, just in case you hadn't. So here is one I created. It was using one of the cut files from Creative Cuts Club. And really, I had all of these little bits of chipboard left over from a chipboard, 12 by 12 chipboard, and I really wanted to just use them. So I went ahead and kind of gathered them together, added a few little clouds from the Vicki Boutin collection, and called it good. I'm really just pleased with this. It's simple, but I love the story that's told in it, which is when we had our very first ultrasound of Barrett before we knew he was a he. I sent the photo to Daisy to see if her husband could tell if it was a boy or a girl. Of course, it was a little too early, but he is an ultrasound technician, so he was able to kind of like show me and mostly Sean too what we were looking at. So it was really cool, and she sent that back to me and I just appreciated it, and so I wanted to scrap that moment of having such a nice friend to do that for me. Here is my layout that I did for Spiegel Mom Scraps using like Vicki Boutin stuff, but then rainbow, everything rainbow, and getting a lot of little pieces of ephemera and stuff used up, and I just love this layout. It makes me so happy, and I realize that's not glued down, so I'll put that to the side to get it glued down, but I really am just so pleased with it, and it took a lot of time, but I love it. And just a cute little photo of Barrett and myself and just how much I love that little man. There's my Christmas layout I created. So I am trying to participate with Moira on the 25th of every month for Christmas in whatever month we are in. So this was Christmas for February. My kids had these adorable Santa glasses, and I got some cute photos of them, and I just had to document it because they just thought they were the coolest things ever, and they had a lot of fun. And then I used a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and just a little bit of pattern paper I have had in my stash. I think that's Pink Brush Studio. I think that's crepe paper, and then a little bit of tissue paper. Here is one of my layouts now. This, I know part of it was Spiegel Mom Scraps because I got the sequins. This is also using my For the Love of Homemade Kits. And I cannot exactly remember what else I created it for off the top of my head. I'm so sorry about that, but I really do love it. So I used the big chunk of pattern paper that I used for my kit, and then a little bit of the other pieces, and then I used fussy cut out some of these really cute birds from the Maggie Holmes collection and used up some of the stickers from there as well. There's that one, and that's just our yearly This Is Us. So every year I do a layout, just kind of documenting where we are as a family, and that was the one for this year, 2020. Here's one using, this is the first layout I created for using the kit, and this is a cute photo from Mother's Day of last year with my little man, and then I wanted to kind of do like it's a tight, so it's, what it is I found it on Pinterest, and it just says, as your mother, I promise to be 1, in front of you to cheer you on, 2, behind you to have your back, or 3, next to you so that you know you aren't walking alone. And I just felt like that is kind of like the perfect Mother's Day themed thing to say to Jackson. So even though it's about Mother's Day, it's actually towards him. So I just kind of love it. And this isn't my favorite layout, but it's growing on me more and more, so I'm taking it as it is. But it was a struggle. I really struggled with this layout, but I'm learning to love it. And then finally I have this layout, creating it, and this one was for one of the ABC Scrappy Challenge, which was showing you how to use a collection as a whole without going outside of the collection. So that's this one. The little butterflies represent each one of my kids, and this was just us as you know, together, all of us together, and just getting accustomed to that. So lots of fun there. Not a ton done in the month of February. It was a harder month, but for what is done, I'm really happy with it, and I am flying through March. I'm doing great in March, so that makes me happy as well. I'm going to leave this one up on top because I need to fix it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite layout that I created for the month is. I'd love to know. I love how different we all are with what we like and don't like. It's the beauty of our hobby. So thank you, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.